In this video, you'll learn how to send email from ClickUp. We'll go step by step, starting from where to find the feature, how to turn it on, and how to decide exactly where in your workspace it should be available. By the end, you'll be ready to use email directly inside ClickUp as part of your everyday workflow. First, let's get to the right place inside ClickUp. On the left side of your screen, you'll see the main sidebar. This is where you normally access things like your spaces, tasks, dashboards, and views. In that same sidebar, look for the App Center. Depending on your layout or theme, it may be labeled clearly as App Center or appear as an option within your Settings or Tools section. Go ahead and click on the App Center to open it. The App Center is where ClickUp keeps all the different apps and integrations you can add to your workspace. You can think of it as a control panel for turning features on or off and for connecting other tools to ClickUp. Once you're in the App Center, you'll see a list or a grid of available apps along with a search bar at the top. In the search bar, type the word email. As you type, the list will filter down to show options related to email. You're looking for the email app or integration within ClickUp. When you see it appear in the results, click on it to open its settings page or panel. On this email app page, you'll find an option to toggle it on or off. Right now, if you haven't enabled it before, it will be turned off. To activate it, simply toggle it on. This switch tells ClickUp that you want to use the built-in email functionality as part of your workspace. Turning the toggle on is the key step that unlocks email from inside ClickUp, but you also need to decide where this feature can be used. ClickUp organizes work into spaces, and each space usually represents a team, a department, a project category, or a major area of your business. Allowing email in specific spaces gives you more control and keeps your workspace organized. After you toggle email on, you'll be prompted to choose the spaces where you want to use it. You might see a list of all your existing spaces, each with its own checkbox or toggle. Go through this list and select the spaces where sending emails from tasks makes the most sense. For example, you may want to enable it for your client-facing spaces, your support or sales space, or any space where communication with people outside your team is part of your process. If you're unsure, you can start with just one or two spaces and expand later as you get comfortable. Remember that these choices can usually be changed at any time, so you're not locked in. Once you've selected the appropriate spaces, confirm or save your changes if needed. ClickUp will apply these settings, and email functionality will now be available only in the spaces you selected. At this point, you've completed all the setup needed to send email from ClickUp. You went to the App Center in the left sidebar, searched for the email app and toggled it on, and chose the specific spaces where you want to use it. From here, you can open a task in one of those spaces and start exploring how email works directly from within your tasks and workflows.